back, YouTube. Justin Des here for Tigers Franchise here on MLB The Show 24. Today we're going to take a look at our first round pick in last year's draft, but I want to show you the top prospects. Josh McNeil, a once-in-a-generation guy, drafted second overall by the White Sox. He's in AA right now. And then Floyd Milton, who's drafted third overall, he's been playing. He's hitting 150, and it looks like he hit like a 3-run shot or something, but he's struggling so far as well. Then Troy Wilkes is our top guy in the organization. He got called up for September call-ups, never got a hit, nothing. But so far in AAA, he's hitting 143. He ain't looking too good as well. And then Tanada's the next guy. Drew Jones on the Reds. Really, and if we take a look at in terms of organization, Connor Meadows, who we're going to show most of this episode, is third on our projection, followed by Jackson Jobe, Justin Crawford, who showed some promise at the MLB level last year. Mario Robles, our first round pick in year one. He got absolutely shelled in his first start. And we have some other guys like Robert Gonzalez, Ho-Yu Lee, who showed some promise. And then other than that, a lot of other guys as well. But in terms of position, starting pitching, he's not top 20. But, you know, we'll see as we go to AAA. See Connor Meadows start. We are going to hop here in top of the fourth inning as Connor Meadows has 50 pitches in, runners on second and first, trying to get out of this jam. Not having a bad start so far in his first start here in Toledo. Remember, he's only 18 years old, so we got to keep that in mind as he strikes out, gets out of the jam. We did score a run, and Connor Meadows has 5 strikeouts so far. He has given up back-to-back singles. Let's see if he can get out of this jam. This will probably be his last inning. He does have really high stamina, but again, this is his first start. Don't really want to push it. But so far, he's not looking too shabby as he gets the hitter to fly out in foul territory. Let's see if he can get out of this jam. Here, runners on second and first, facing Tamar Johnson, one of the top prospects in the Pirates organization. I don't like the fact that Connor Meadows only has 3 pitches. Probably next spring training he's going to work on another one. Let me know down in the comments what pitch. I don't know, as if Wilkes doesn't mess this up, 5 shutout innings in his professional debut. Not too shabby. As Connor Meadows, he's going to have 1 walk, 5 innings, 5 hits, 5 strikeouts. We do win the ball game 6-0. Rodriguez hit a 2-run shot, and Addison Polino hit a 3-run shot as well. And then James Chaney, who we got from the Giants, also had an RBI double as well. We hop in a game situation, bottom of the 9th, 5-5 game with Vladimir Guerrero up to the plate, facing the Minnesota Twins very early on in season 3. Maybe we can get a walk-off. Maybe deep fly ball going at the track, at the wall. Bang. See you later. Ball game. Another situation hosting the Diamondbacks this time. 10-10, bottom of the 8th. Colton Keith. He's not going to get the RBI, but he will advance Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to third for Akil Baddoo to step up here. As again, I'm on lower-ish difficulty, but I thought the pitching would help. Deep fly ball, not good enough. It was hit well, but not good enough. We do go on to win off a Ty Petey home run. Take the first week of scouting for you guys. We have the 15th overall pick. It's kind of why I'm leaning towards. I feel like our pitching's fine. It's good right now. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of him. The mustache, not a fan of, but he seems very promising. And then Jared Gill as well. We're going to player lock this game against the Chicago White Sox. We're battling for the top of the AL Central here. Early on, Max Clark is going to get down, get a single. He's slowly coming into his own here in the major leagues. Hitting .231, 3 home runs, and a couple of RBIs. And that's going to be another beautiful hit ball. Back-to-back singles as we're up 4-1. But the White Sox, they came back here, bottom of the 6th, as we're going to take ball 1 against Marco Gonzalez. 3 home runs, tied for 3rd. Our bats haven't, besides I really think Vladimir Guerrero Jr., our bats haven't been popping off. But then again, we weren't a great hitting team before he arrived. So he's kind of putting the bats on his back here. I don't know why I swung at that, but our pitching has been solid, hasn't been the best. I think our bullpen's our biggest issue still, as that's going to be a grounder to Mr. Vaughn. But I like it. Max Clark, Ty Petey, they're great young guys, but we're not completely throwing them to the wolves yet. They're kind of just utility guys, getting their feet wet, and they're producing. But, you know, not fully the way that I want, but I know that they're not doing terrible up here, so I'm not going to send them down. You know, good reps as Max Clark, he's going to strike out. We will end, April, don't know why I said May, with a Ty Petey player lock game. We did struggle near the end, as we are 19-11, entering the final game of the first month of the season. As again, it's the first month. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt. That, you know, we're not hitting on strides yet, as Ty Petey's going to get a single over Bobby Witt Jr. You know, that not everything's clicking right now. It's the first month. We're all kind of getting feet wet, a lot of new guys in the clubhouse. I'm not worried about it. But the fact that we have a winning record is very promising, as Petey is going to fly almost. I don't know. Usually that animation, they give it to him. So we got a break there. As he's hitting .259, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. Not too bad for the young shortstop, 19, 20 years old. He could be down in Toledo, but to me, he's not doing terrible up here. And kind of being a utility guy, we'll take it. That's a fly out to center field. Hopefully, it's his last at-bat of the game, but it's a pretty solid hit, but it's going to be a fly out. Hopefully we hold on to the lead. As we take a look at some of the guys after the first month, Connor Meadows kind of got rocked after his first start. Again, he's 18, 6 games into his professional career. I'm not worried about it. I am a little bit worried about Mario. Like, you're 23, you're 2 years in, you're not really showing a lot of promise as a former first-round pick. This kind of concerns me a lot. But again, it's the first month, as we'll check out stats overall. No surprise, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. almost hitting 400, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs. He's been carrying us, followed by Colton Keith and Spencer Torkelson with 7. Torkelson with 24 RBIs. Max Clark, 6 home runs, 14 RBIs. Riley Green, 4 and 16. Cabrera, 3 and 7. Carlos Vasquez, 3 and 13. Ty Petey holding it down. Jorge, he's hurt. And Ricky Day is just not, he ain't it. And Luis Urias is also not it as well. And Wyatt Langford, ugh. Oh boy. Seems like Michael King has been holding up so far with his term of his deal as well. Tarek not doing terrible. Michael. Matt Manning's doing well. Walker Buehler not so much. John Means. Tyler Holt's doing great. Jack Flaherty, Weathers, but other than that, no one's really pitched that much. And then Ty Jays has 11 saves as well, so can't complain too much. And Ty Beatty just broke his hand, out 1 to 2 months. You'll love to see it. So we call up Ho Yu Lee, who played 4 games last year. He's going to be our shortstop for a couple of days before Jorge Mateo comes back. We hop in another game situation facing Aaron Judge and my favorite team, the New York Yankees, in the Bronx. Up 3-2, trying to hold this lead with Dusty May, as we do get Aaron Judge to ground out. Trying to get the final out here in the Bronx, as Dusty May is still in the game, facing Christian Arroyo. I'm going to be honest, I'm a casual baseball fan, but for the most part, it seems like whenever the CPU takes over the Yankees, Aaron Judge is just Volpe, Judge, and in terms of hitters, a bunch of no ones. As he will ground out to Vladdy. Vladdy will step on first, and we take the win in the Bronx 3-2. Up in a game situation, bottom of the 8th, 4-4 against the Orioles. Carlos Vasquez hits into a double play. Surprise, surprise. I've been struggling with him. He's Luis Urias, 216. He's not been living up to the free agent signing. But, you know, it is what it is. We are facing Chad Green, former Yankee. I don't know. Urias, out of all the free agency guys, he's kind of been the 50-50 guy. Like, he hasn't really lived up to it. But it's almost 2 months in, so... Come on. Is it going to get down? It is. Keeps the inning alive, and let's see what we can do. We do have Ho Yu Lee now pinch running. He's a lot quicker. But Max Clark, 2 for 3 today. I also saw after the first month he was up for AL Rookie of the Year. This is a questionable and very dumb decision by me. Jackson Holiday hit an RBI triple as we are trying to get the comeback win here over Felix Bautista, as Jorge Mateo walked. Keel Badu, deep fly ball going at the track, at the wall. What a way to end the episode. We started the episode with a walk-off, Badu with a 2-run shot. Ball game, Tigers win. Let's go.